Hey! Hey, we're here. We are here. I almost forgot to do something. Hey, welcome to the Thursday edition of my live video. Feel free to catch the replay if need be. Of course, now I'm getting chirp, 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 chirp. Alright. Hey, it's me. Alright, so we're going to get crafting. I was going to do a little adjustment because this camera keeps getting bumped continuously. It's actually quite annoying. Alright, so we're going to do some fun stuff tonight with the Sale-A-Bration products as I get a little more slightly organized here. Because I'm not organized at all tonight. Alright. So Sale-A-Bration, you're probably like, what the heck is Sale-A-Bration? Let me tell you, Sale-A-Bration is a Stampin' Up! Fun event. Happens once a year, nowadays once a year. And it is where you can get free products just by purchasing. So how it works is, go on the Stampin' Up! Website. If you're in Canada, spend $60 and you can select a free product. We have an assortment of great free products. Of course, I don't have my booklet out with me. Classic me. But I can show a couple of things. So this paper I'm featuring tonight is the Softly Stipled, which I spelled it wrong in my notes. I just realized that now. And it's 12 by 12. So let's have a quick look at it. And yes, I started crafting and then I realized I knew what I wanted to do with this paper. So we're just going to put that off to the side for a moment. We'll get back to that. So this paper, when I was planning this week's video, I just did a really basic concept just to kind of get going, because I wanted something quick and easy because life is busy, and not just that, I wanted to show you guys something, how easy it is to make a nice little card just by cardstock, some paper, some ink, some stamps, like just kind of make something really cutesy. So this paper we're featuring tonight, especially this sheet. This is beautiful. I just, when I was going through this, I'm like, this is what captivated my attention. And the back side's that really nice, neat color. So the color family, let's discuss that first, is we got Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Pebble Path, Pool Party, Wild Wheat. So this is definitely the wild wheat happening. And of course my watch is chirping every possible. And then we also have a little bit of wild wheat on here. And I think a tiny bit of Pebble Path. With Lost Lagoon, which I have Lost Lagoon as an ink tonight. And yeah, so that's more or less the paper we're going to be rolling with. It's just, I just really like this paper. But like, look at these sheets. Like, this is beautiful. Let me push that in a little more. Like, this is my other choice I was going to use. Like, this is beautiful. Oh, there's Pebble Path right there. Isn't this beautiful? And last I saw, this is available as Sale-A-Bration. Spend $60 and you can get this paper for free. And there's other papers as well. There's other stamps. There's some dies. There's some embellishments. There's also a really good join promo this month. That's beautiful too. If you join, you can get a glass board like this, which you can't see because this is not the official Stampin' Up! Version anymore. This is the one I always had, which is really great. Oh, look at that. Just that nice paper, eh? Like, I love this paper. But yeah, I'm glad I got this one, because it is really, really beautiful. And then, of course, the last sheet is the one I want. Alright. And actually, let's talk about Sale-A-Bration for a few minutes longer. Why not? Okay, un moment. Let me gather some Sale-A-Bration. So I have a few, actually. That way, you have an idea of if other Sale-A-Bration-y stuff. Oh, hi. My little baby girl is right beside me on the floor, being quite a little doodle. She's growing. So speaking of Sale-A-Bration, we got Flight and Airy is another. Well, if you like birds, lots of birds here. And I've used a little bit of this already, because this conveniently worked out for something I need. I'm not big on birds, but this is nice. And again, this is a spend 60, you can get this free. So if you spend 120, You can get 2 free items or 1 free item depending on the category. So there's 2 categories. There's the $60 value or the $120 value for the spending. Oh, I like that too. And so either or. But and then it accumulates from there. You can get all the items if you make a really big purchase. There's also a bonus if you hit an order of $3.75 or a party is $3.75. Either or. Cutesy cutesy birds. Yeah, cute paper. Not my go-to, but it's really cute. Alright, I've got some more to show you, because let's do a tour of Sale-A-Bration. Let me get over here, because I got to dig for Sale-A-Bration. We got this. We got that. Because I opened these up recently, because I'm like, I had to check them out. That's not it. That's not it. And of course, there's a whole new catalog happening, which is really cool. Okay, I'm trying to find the one paper that's left here. Alright, I'll leave the best for last. Or something. We'll get there. Okay, so this paper, isn't this cutesy? This is Sale-A-Bration paper, Sunny Days, even though we got clouds. But this is really cute. And this reminds me of a paper we've had before. I can't remember what it's called. But it is very similar to this. And I think it was a previous Sale-A-Bration paper that we had similar to this. And I love the clouds. Like, this is just pretty stuff. And I love how these papers so far are 12 by 12s, because I love 12 by 12s. Oh, look at the rainbows. Even though it's not quite rainbowy, but it is. Oh, we got strawberries, bumblebees, or butterflies, actually, not bees. Makes me think of bees. So, Sunny Days, very florally, sunny, positive stuffs here. And we got some cherries, and we got some nice rays. There, that is Sunny Days. I love the clouds. That was what got me wanting it. Alright, so then Most Adored is a specialty designer series paper. Because it's more spectacular than the normal. So those who love your Valentines, eat your heart out, because you're going to love this. Look at that beauty. So, okay, one side's more matte, the other side has gold. Look at that. I had to pull this one out fully, because this is beautiful. I love this paper. I'm going to have to craft with it, so probably next week or something, eh? Like, look at that shine. So if you're doing Valentine's, this is your paper for you. Sale-A-Bration. Make a $60 order, and you can get this beautiful. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that paper. Beautiful. I'm loving. I'm not big on hearts, but this is. Oh! I love that piece. This is beautiful. Wow. I just got most of these the other day. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I just got all most of these recently, so I haven't even had a chance to play with this. I love that. And there's like the repeat in the pink. And then floral. That is beautiful. Okay, that's a nice paper pack as well. The Most Adored, again, Sale-A-Bration. Yeah, get your Sale-A-Brations on. So what constitutes a $60 order? Pretty much almost anything on the Stampin' Up! Website. It could be prepaid paper pumpkin codes, regular products. It could be anywhere from the annual catalog, the mini catalog that just came out. It could be from the online exclusives. It all just works really well. So then the last one I'm going to show you for Sale-A-Bration paper is Trusty Toolbox. And I've done a little bit. Like, look how cool this is. Look, I've done a little bit with this, actually. Because I love this paper. Because this is my February class is Trusty Tools. So I've been trying to work on the concept, as we can see. So I've got some of these papers started. Like, look how cool this is. So a very great for masculine, and I love that color. If you're looking for something different, that's cool too. Oh, the screwdrivers. Oh, I love that color of that gray. Oh, even that's nice too. So very, very cool paper, which I had to get it. So between this, the birds, and the Softly Stippled, I already had this already. The new stuff is new stuff. But isn't that cool? I love the measurements, the ruler. Okay, that's another really cool Sale-A-Bration paper. So again, get going. Sale-A-Bration ends at the end of February. So if you want some of this cool stuffs, get a move on it. Yeah, I'm loving the clouds. Alright, so let's get back to the project at hand. Because I think that's why we're all here, is to see a little bit of crafting. And I have a princess still under my feet. So I'm trying not to kick her. I don't want to kick my princess, but she's being a really cutie. Alright, so essentially we're going to come in. White cardstock. Oh, help if I'm on camera too. So I've already cut this. This is 5.5 by 8.5. So it's folded 5.5 by 4.25. And then I took this paper, already cut 5.25 by 4 to get that mat going, which I think looks really good. And then we're doing the basic card, unless I get inspiration to do more, because I did pull out a couple other extra products. So I need this piece of paper because we're going to do a die cut. I'm going to bring in the Deckled Circles dies because I'm in love with these. I believe these carried over. So what I want to know for myself is how big's my circle, because my circle is going to be from this paper. It's going to be like a good focal point on the card. And look how big these dies are. So I might bring in another paper. I don't know. I might do a couple of things here. So I've got one circle. And then I'm thinking, well, that'd be kind of cool. Just to do something different. And we're going to put a phrase. I know my phrase, which is, love what you do, from an old stamp set. Okay, so we kind of have that. So we got something with the circles. Now, with the circles, we're going to need more than just this paper. And I'm going to stay with the same paper family for tonight. Maybe. I'm also going to take a quick peek at this. So 80 Paper Pumpkin fans, these are the new dies that coordinates with January, February, and March kits. I just want to do a quick peek in case there's just something here I really want to do. So I thought about using this, and I still might. Ooh, there's a nice love die. Ooh, tempting. Very nice. But I might pass on this for tonight. Actually, I might not. I might go for it. I might very well go for it. I don't know. This is what happens. I don't plan my concepts very well. I might come back to it. We'll see. Alright. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So the big circle is going to be in that paper. Now I gotta get something for the other circles. And I might just use this beautiful paper, because I think it'll be cool. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Alright, so then this paper will be those two circles. So I'll have to cut a piece to kind of fit with it. So let's bring in the paper cutter, and I just nudged my little baby on the floor because I didn't realize, again, she's being a cute little darling. So this circle is roughly 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to cut a 2.5 inch strip. And we're going to do some die cuts shortly. So there we go. And I'm just going to slide that back into here. Hey Jenny, thanks for watching. Alright, so we're going to do some die cuts with the deckled circles. We'll come back to all this in a short. Actually, I'll keep these more over here because I got to pull out the die cut. I could use the small one, but I keep the small one tucked away. So I'm just going to use the big boy here, because this is like my favorite one. And it just seems versatile sometimes for what I'm doing. Alright, and I gotta go find some plates, which are hiding on me. Alright, so I've got some plates. I gotta read the instructions, because I always forget which is which. Un moment. Okay, yeah, I do. So with this, I need a total of 4 plates to be able to do this. So here we go. Alrighty. So now I'm finally getting somewhere. As I'm thinking and pondering. So as you can see, I'm just loading up the first piece. I'm going to put my die cut circle nicely on there. And then run this through. So I gotta do this like a couple of times. Okay, first one's done. Just trying to get everything pulled out here. Yeah, look how beautiful that circle is, eh? So then let's bring in this other piece. And then we're just going to cut. I'm going to do one at a time because I want the flip side for the other one. Like it just looks nicer if you got the right side die cut, because it just gives the edge just looks slightly different. So this is the second circle. And I still might do that word love. I might just go for it. So I'll get to it in a short. So the downside of using the word love die is I don't have adhesive backed sheets. That would have been super useful right now, but I don't have any. So I'm just gonna make do with what I have. So I think I'm gonna go for it. So I've got 3 circles. Just looking at the assortment of the circles, I don't like them. Actually, I might just do those. That just looks nicer, because that didn't do me as well. Alright, so then, of course, everybody has to poke me now. Alright, I'm going to use that wild wheat color for that love die. I'm going for it. So I don't know if this is going to work well, but we're going for it. So I'm just seeing if I can maximize my paper. It is on there. I know you can't see it, but I got it on like the edge because I just want to try to maximize it. Alright, so that should work. And my plates are gonna need some love and attention soon. Alright, so let's see. There is something in there. It better work. Even that's pretty, eh? Even if you just kind of do it through. Alright, let me get some of this packed up, because that'll make it the world a lot easier. Because I'm a little bit dysfunctional in this room. Alright, let's get this put away. There we go. Okay. Let's kind of see what we got going on here. So, something to keep in mind when you're doing die cuts, there's a piece of paper stuck in there. If I want to get it out, there's two ways, or there's really a couple ways. Get a pokey stick, and you can see there's little holes throughout. Use that to poke out your piece of paper. And it should work. Might take a few tries to get that love word out. There we go. Oh, that is pretty. Alright, let's go put the cap back on there. I'm going to put my dies away, because that's a really good idea. So yeah, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I highly recommend get this add-on. Look how beautiful that is. Because especially if you're getting if you're making order anyway, you can get these dies. But I believe you need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I believe, which is easy to do. Very possible. Alright, I'm going to put the deckled circles dies away as well. Yeah, these are fun. Like, look how big those circles are. Love these. Alright, so let's get that put away. Okay, so we're good for a short. So now we can kind of assemble. First, play with the layout. Now that we got some pieces in play. You know what? That love just kind of blends in a little bit, doesn't it, eh? Looks better on that, because at least it kind of stands out. I'll be honest, I'm not loving this card. For some reason. I'm thinking. I'm not loving it. Like, I love that love. It's just... I don't know. Of course, directional helps. Okay. I'm actually having a creative stumped moment with this one. I'm thinking... Ooh! I'm getting an idea. I have an idea. I need the die cuts back. I just had an idea with the love. That might work. One moment. It's a cool idea. I never really thought of it before, but I think it might work. Okay, bring this back. Because I'm totally going different than what I planned. Classic me. Okay, bring these back. Flip my plates. So it helps to flip your plates up and down, like back and forth, because it makes a huge difference. Because they do warp over time. I got an idea. So hang in there for a bit. So this is a bag of very much lots of white scrap paper. As I knock everything over. Okay, I got an idea. Because that love is just not, on its own, not doing me. So I'm going to do love again in white. And kind of do a layered look. And it might work or it might not. And besides, I got lots of white scraps, so that works too. Because much of this project I have not planned at all. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into, like, especially with the new year and that, plan the projects a little better. Because it helps if they're planned. Versus I get into a video and I get crafting. But it's also fun to just go off script and change it up too. So. Alright, let's hope that love one comes out. If not, I gotta re-die cut it. Sometimes you gotta do it twice, because it is a bit of a pain with some of the paper, especially if the plates are warping a little, but oh, even that is just really cool to kind of keep. Alright, so let's get the pokey stick back out. Get these pieces poked out. Yeah, I was delayed getting online tonight because, you know, get home, gotta run around, figure out dinner, we got the puppies, and then this person needed something, that person needed something, and then something else come up, and then someone was like, oh my god, there's a spammer on your thing, and I'm like, no, that person's not a spammer. It's like, so just, you know, putting out little fires tonight. Alright, so there's a nice little love. It's kind of hard to tell when it's white on white. Put the die away again. Because I should be good this time. And I'm getting another idea. Damn it. I'm getting another idea to do with this. Alright, so here's more or less what we got going on. So we got love and love. So the idea was to overlap the two. I need a piece of paper that I can work with that's colored. Alright, I'm gonna borrow this so I can kinda actually, because it's the same color, it doesn't do me. I'm so indecisive tonight. Okay. There's gotta be something around here I can use. I'm gonna borrow some old paper. I just need a dark surface to figure out the lettering, even though this is not really ideal. So this might not work, this idea, because I kind of want it layered. No, it looks like a hot mess, doesn't it? Alright. I'll work with it. I don't normally use really intricate dyes. Because I just want to create like a shadow kind of thing. Alright, I'll work with it. Oh my goodness. I am chaotic. Okay, let's just build this card. Regardless of how it looks, even though I'm kind of like back and forth. Do I love it? I don't know. I'm questioning a lot of things about it, but let's just build it. Because what's fun is, even if I don't like this card, I can just build another one and change it and do what I want and make it even more prettier. Alright, so let's just get that on. There we go. So then we got the deckled circles. So let's get the circles going. And I might not do any stamping. We'll see. So there's some cute circles. So let's just kind of work with that. So I'm just using the Seal Plus for tonight. And I'm going to bring in some dimensionals, which I should have had a plan a moment ago. I'm going to put one on there. That way there's a bit of a layered. My little garbage bin is hiding. I'm going to bring in a second one actually. So I know I put seal on there, but I'm changing up my idea. That way it's half dimensional. So it's a little bit of a 3D thing happening. And we gotta get some on this guy. There we go. Get the white caps off. I got everything in the wrong direction of the table today, but that's okay. So then, there we go. So there's a bit of a start. That way the one side's kind of stepped up a little bit, which makes it really cute. So then, we got a little problem here. We got these love letters happening. Even the white looks good. Oh, I want Lost Lagoon. Okay, let's get that one down, because I like that down there, because I think the white on there is just too much. It's too light. I'm getting ideas. I'm probably going to do another die cut again. Alright, so let's get, so now we need some glue dots. Now we really need some glue dots. I'm just going to swap over my multi-tool to the spatula. And get some glue dots on this. And I might dig around for some I don't have Lost Lagoon paper. That's one paper I haven't ordered yet, but I think I need to get it because I'm really liking it. Alright, so I've got some table with sticky. I've got some glue dots on there. So at least if I get one of these glued down, I can kind of figure out my concept with the lettering. I did intend to be a quicker video. That looks really pretty. Could use a couple more glue dots, but I just want to get it glued down. Because the idea was to put the other color on top. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yeah. That way it just oh, that looks really cool. And I realized the one's got a little bit of a bender in it for some reason. Okay. I'm debating whether or not to do it down there. It's tricky to do, but it can be done. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it. Alright, I need some more glue dots. And I still want to get Lost Lagoon in here. I didn't even use the ink yet. So I'm just gonna work on getting some more glue dots in. There we go. Alright, so that's more glued on. Now, the fun part is going to be getting this on. So let's get a few glue dots on there. Just enough to get it positioned. There we go. Gonna get this off the table because I'm sticking it to the table apparently. And yes, this does help if I have sticky adhesive sheets to make these die cuts. Definitely. Liquid glue can work too, but I don't want to use liquid glue tonight because that's just going to get messy. Because I'll end up using way too much. Alright. So really just one letter at a time would be my suggestion for doing this. And there we go. That's actually really cool. And it turned out better than I intended. It's a little bit lopsided, but looks good. Now, I want Lost Lagoon. I don't know why I'm obsessed with Lost Lagoon. And actually, now I want to play with it. No, I'll leave it. That looks really good. Okay, Lost Lagoon. What can we do with Lost Lagoon? Because I really, really want it. Back to these dies again. Because I just gotta look at them. I'm really liking these dies. I've got some nice flowers. Oh. I'm getting an idea. Getting an idea. Okay, we got 2 flowers here. Okay. Alright, so the other colors we brought into this was the Calypso Coral, which is more that color. And I'm just thinking for a moment. Let me take a peek at this paper in case I've got something right here that will do. Because I might. So we've got that. And then we also have a little bit of whatever this is. I would say pool party. Oh, that might do. That might do. I realize I'm not even on camera. Okay, I'm thinking, but I might come back to those. So I've got something else in mind. Or it looks good as it is, but I don't know. I'm just kind of... Ooh, ideas. I have ideas. I have ideas. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Scrap white paper. Alright, now, Calypso Coral. I'm trying to think, do I have any of that? I don't know. But I can work around it, because I'm getting an idea, because I'm not done with this. So I'm going super technique tonight. I'm just going to get rid of some of these white caps, because I am trying to be more organized at home. Alright, better. Alright, so I need a couple of things happening here. I also need colored pencils because I think I have what I need. I think Calypso Coral is in the pack. I might be wrong. I feel like it is for some reason. I might be totally wrong on that one. Yep, Calypso Coral. There we go. Alright, and Lost Lagoon ink. I've got that here somewhere. Alright, so we need a bit of ink. So I just want to mark out my flower. Let's get 2 of those guys going. So that way I know where I'm playing. I just used the Calypso Coral just to mark where I'm aiming for. So then, take a water painter, grab some of the ink, and kind of make a wash. Ideally, this is better with watercolor fluid paper, but I'm just kind of rolling with it. So it's not going very well. That's okay. So let's make it better. This is totally experimental. There we go. We're getting somewhere. So this might be an epic fail. That might be really cool. So not really the great color I'm going for. Alright, so we got that happening. Looks like a bit of a hot mess in my opinion. So then the flower, I just kind of want to mark the difference. And then get this on here. I'm going to grab, actually I can use the same water painter. There we go. Now you can see the advantage of when you get some good stuffs. Hey Dan, thanks for tuning in. So let's see if I can grab much more ink and do this a little better. It's actually easier to do when you get the bigger pads of ink versus the little guys. And actually it looks a lot better than earlier. So I might get a little more blue. Actually, I might redo what I've already done, because that just looks like a hot mess, doesn't it? Let's get a good amount of ink. And get more. Let's just get the whole thing going. So I think we'll die cut a bunch of these out and just kind of see what works. There, that's something. So we'll die cut them out and then we'll kind of go with what works. I'm just kind of cleaning my brush on the table. So it kind of works. But yeah, generally this is more effective with the bigger ink pads, not the little guys. Alright, so let that dry for a few minutes. 'Cause trying to die cut, that might be a bit of a mess. But we're going to try. At least I'm going to try. Alright, so die cuts again. Let's get set up. But yeah, interesting. Alright, bring back the plates again. See if I can get this to dry. I'm just gonna roll with it. So let's get the, I want to use those anyway at the end. Now I'm just gonna creatively see how I can work this. I might have to clean the plates after. With what I'm trying to do here. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna probably do both flowers at the same time. Alright, let's roll with it and see what happens. Alright, there's a start. So let's lift it up. Flower came out quite nicely. Oh, you guys can't see? Well, I'll show you in a short. I want at least 2 leaves. Actually, the first bit of the wash I did turned out quite nicely. So let's just get another one going here. Alright, so I'm just going to move that back there. Alright, I'm just going to roll what we got already, because I think the rest of this is a hot mess. But, I might do another. Oh, we'll see in a moment. Ooh, oh, shoot. Hold on, we got a little problem here. There's a reason why I don't do die cuts with the doodles in the room. Shoot. I gotta find it. It fell. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh my goodness. Especially with Buddy. He probably swallowed it by now. I can't even pick it up. There we go. But luckily for me, he's upstairs somewhere. And little Ivy is really good. Woohoo! That's the one part I make nervous. I get nervous about die cuts. Alright, so I'm just going to finish off these because I'm going to have some nice pieces to play with. I'm already here. I'm committed. Let's keep die cutting. See how they turn out. My piece of paper is stuck inside the die. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay. Where's my pokey stick? Just getting this swapped over so I can get that piece of paper out of the die. Because the paper is still soft because I wet it with the ink and the water, so it's just wanting to stick. And actually it looks really nice. So let's do another couple more. Because it's also nice is even though I may not use all these tonight, it's kind of nice to have some stuff prepped for future. And I think doing this technique with the ink and the water brush makes it a softer, because this is Softly Stippled paper, the designer series paper, so it's a bit of a good idea. If I can get it out. Come on. And I'm just using scrap paper, so it makes a huge difference. As in, scrap paper is not always ideal, but depends on what you're doing. Alright, let's get this last one going, then let's finish assembling a card. Alright, so we'll get back to that in a moment. This is gonna go. Ta-da! And I still haven't used Let's Create Together stamp. I don't think I'm gonna use it tonight. Alright, let's get this away again, because I keep going for the die cuts, don't I? Alrighty, now, let's get this card done. So the last remaining die cut, let's poke it out. It is not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Okay. Now, last time, let's put the dies away. I would love to. I seem to, along the way, have misplaced the little pack that they go in. I seriously... Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. There we go. I'm like, where'd the little thingy go? Alright, there we go. So yeah, this, again, these are from the Paper Pumpkins add-on for this month, and next month, and the month after. Highly recommend it, because I got some beautiful little flowers happening. Plus the word love. Okay, so let's get this going. So here's our pieces that we die cut and colored, and it actually looks really nice. Because what I'm thinking of, just to jazz it up a little tiny more, I might just use all of them. Oh, that looks really cool. And the flower one will go in last. That is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more glue dots now. Alright, that actually looks really good. So let's get these glued on. And I just thought of it on the fly. Doing these flowers. Liquid glue would work too for this, but I'm not a fan of liquid glue. So I'm just going to give each flower more or less 2 glue dots to get going. Okay, there's 1. I'm actually really loving this card. I didn't think I would. But that is really, really pretty. I know, I got so silent because I'm crafting. I'm debating, do I use the last one or no? Which I might. I'll use it anyway. Why not? They say the rule of odd numbers, but which means I'll have a total of 6 die cuts. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Sometimes it's nice to break the rules. I just gotta figure out where to nudge that guy in somewhere. Just gonna turn it upside down so I can cut, because I want it inside, still within the card. There we go. There we go. Doesn't that... I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but that looks cool. And then the final flower. But I feel like the flower needs something. So I'm going to bring back that pencil I used earlier. Maybe just kind of work back in some of the color, because of the watercolor got kind of washed out there. There, just that way it just kind of brightens it a little more. So let's get some glue dots on that bugger. Oh, I got one left. Oh boy, I gotta find some glue dots. So definitely, actually, I'll cheat. I'll do one on the stem, and I'll bring this in just because I'm out of glue dots, because I have to go find some more, and I'm not gonna find some more right now, because this project is almost done. Actually, I'm getting an idea. No, never mind. We're gonna do dimensional. That will be more effective. Just that way, that flower sticks up a little more. And I'm gonna stick that more or less right there. There we go. And there is our finished card. And that is really cool. I actually turned it better than I thought. The only thing I do differently is that flower, because it kind of blends in. Like, I would do maybe the leaves a little bit of a different color. It's just because they all kind of blend together. I wonder, I think I have a color. It's not Lost Lagoon, but it's got a little bit of dark to it that might just help make that flower stand out a little better. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of Bermuda Bay, I think. Or it's Coastal Cabana. Let's see. I'm going to go Coastal Cabana, just to kind of give that one a little more color. There we go. Just to make it stand out a little more, because it needed a little more action. And then because it's still kind of blending in, I'm going to add both colors. The Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. Did I even pull off the white cap on the bottom of that? I did not. That's why it's not sticking. Because I'm like, I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, it's not sticking anywhere. All right, get back in there. There we go. I mean, it would have been easy to do this before I glued it on, but I'm already committed. There we go. That is our project. Not bad, eh? Okay, thank you for watching. So, you two, thank you for commenting. And somebody might win this card. Or I might keep it for myself. I don't know. Or I might make another one, but I'm really liking it. That actually looks really, really good. And looking at it on my screen here is not doing it justice, to be honest. It looks better in person than on the screen, so it is what it is. Let me change the focus, because my hold it up. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, that's more blurry. There we go. Now you can really, if I hold still and don't move my arm, that's our card. Very beautiful. Very, very nice. I really, like it. I kind of went crazy with the flowers. I probably didn't need as much, but it still looks really, really good. All right, there we go. That is our card. And I believe from last week's video, and I'm going to do a quick peek-see, because I know I got to wrap this up, because I know the doodles are like, Mommy, we got to go for a walk. I know little Ivy's waiting for me. Hold on, I gotta find the right button here. Da, 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 da. Un moment, my friends. I don't want to play myself. Okay, so it looks like last week's video, no comments, but that's okay. But, so this week, we already have some commenters. Someone is probably gonna get this card. Alright, that's it. Oh yeah, products list. Here's kind of what I use. I did not use Let's Create Together stamps. There's actually no stamps involved in this. So just to reiterate, white cardstock, the Softly Stipled, which I spelled it wrong, DSP, which is all the DSP, the big rectangle, the 3 circles. Lost Lagoon ink, yes. I did not mark the Calypso Coral pencil, but that's okay. The Deckled Circles dies. The Love of Spring dies. And Love of Spring dies. And yeah, that was kind of sort of our products list. And that's not the link. That's the link. If you're looking to do any shopping for Sale-A-Bration, I highly recommend it, because then you can get your hands on this paper or even better paper. Or you can also get your hands on these dies as well, which are really pretty. Alrighty, that's it. Thank you, friends. Have a great night.